Welcome to April's Garage, the greatest automotive channel in all of YouTube land, and this is a 2009 Maserati Quattroporte Sport GTS, the top dog for its time. And you know, Maserati really hasn't had a big moment, I feel like, but if you're gonna say it, this would be it. Is that fair to say?
I suppose, but April, what if your friend called you up and said, hey, I met a man at the club and we left in his Maserati Quattroporte?
I think, you know, he's maybe trying to show off a little bit and he doesn't have a lot of means because they're pretty affordable.
So you're wise enough to know that somebody flexing a Maserati Quattroporte is not somebody of like great means, probably.
But that doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside that counts, which we will give you a tour.
Well, what if they said that it was a sport GTS?
Whoa. Okay, so then that's a man that really knows his cars.
Then it's a connoisseur. It's not somebody just trying to flex. Because, yeah, like you said, Maserati really never had a glory day. I feel like any day, a glory hole, glory day. But my mind's going somewhere. Maserati really never has been successful. Ever. Right. But this is the closest, I think, the mid-2000s when they were really selling really well. They were still getting Ferrari-derived engines. Pininfarina styling was very nice. It was a very pretty car. Now, what's going to happen to Maserati? I mean, either someone who's rich is going to buy them out and lose a bunch of money to keep it going, or they're just going to fold up.
Well, what do you think they should do?
Fold up, but they won't. There'll be plenty of rich people that want to keep Maserati going. But if they really want to save it, they need to build more cars like this.
Ooh,
this one.
Let's do a tour.
So our friend Euro-Asian Bob is selling this Quattroporte, and you can check out his long video on it where he does a detailed walk around and also buy it if you would like.
Yeah, I love his videos though because he points out every little nick and scratch and like things that you might not even notice when you're buying a car, and he's just like, just want a full disclosure, full transparency. It's so cool.
But he really knows this one because he drove it back from California after buying it from Elton John's keyboard player.
What? That is so cool.
That's what he said. Yeah, but Elton John plays his own piano, so I don't really understand that. I mean, I guess there's a keyboardist that worked for Elton John that had this Maserati.
That's really neat. Okay, so it has some celebrity promenades to it.
And he is of the opinion that this is the only Maserati worth owning, and I agree because the newer stuff is still expensive.
Right.
It's going to depreciate a lot,
right.
a lot, and the older stuff, it's like the single clutch gearboxes that are terrible in these. The adaptive suspension that's terrible on them. So this one, they got rid of all that. They have the ZF German gearbox in it. They have Bilstein shocks. And you have more power because it is the Sport GTS, so like 430 horse.
430 horse. They
Crazy.
only built about 1,800 of them that are in existence today, which is going to help the value kind of stay up there.
I suppose, but there's not a big price premium for these right now. The people just don't know. I didn't know, honestly, before Bob bought it. So they're not worth like double a normal Quattroporte. So if you're going to get one, if you're like, man, I really need a Maserati Quattroporte, why not make the extra effort and find one of these, right?
And this one's really cool. It has some aftermarket wheels on it, which I think fit really well.
Of the era, yeah, Giovanna's.
No, Giovanna. You gotta say it with some chutzpah right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I was playing with the glory holes earlier, so the
3 portholes.
The portholes, that's the Maserati calling card. The Pininfarina styling.
That's what you want to see. That's when you know it's like high class. Wasn't the engine Ferrari derived as well?
Yes, Ferrari derived engines, which Maserati doesn't do that anymore because now Ferrari is building 4-door SUVs and everything else. So, like, why help out Maserati by supplying them our engines? So that is no more. But yeah, this is back in definitely the good old days of Maserati.
There's definitely a lot of Tridents.
A lot of sporks.
All over. Like after this video, let me know how many you see. There's like tons of little, did you say sporks?
The sporks are everywhere, yes.
There are tons of sporks here. It's a 4.7, you got that call out right there. Open, come to mommy.
I think it is partially locked, so we'll get in there in a little bit.
It won't tell me its secrets.
The Sport GTS, yeah, a little bit revised as far as...
Do you think these are tinted?
Yeah, somebody tinted them, but I'm going into the exhaust here, which is a little different.
Well, that's very cool. I like how it comes out of the back bumper and it's not just kind of resting out here. Like they finished the whole styling around it.
Does look very pretty.
Are cool.
You're not going to pop things without the key, love. I'm sorry.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes I have magic fingers.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Okay, you got a door. So yeah, there's 2 different things. Because Maserati knew, hey, our electronics are going to fail. So you have the electronic popper and then the manual popper as well for when that craps itself eventually, which surprisingly, all the electronic poppers on these doors still work. But yeah, back seat.
Look at these door locks. They even have some kind of chrome little finish to
Schmancy.
them. Very schmancy. Alcantara with red stitching.
And the
That's
start
very
of the
cool.
carbon fiber.
Yeah, it's pretty neat for 2009. Those seats are actually really pretty.
Yeah.
Really comfortable.
They are very comfortable. There's one cool thing, which, oh, Bob told me about this trick because the cup holder pops up. Here's the one Italian thing.
Let me come around the other side.
There, got it. So this gets in the way of this coming out, but here's your armrest.
Yes.
So the cup holder gets in the way of this coming down, and it's having the sticky button thing like, you know, all old Italian cars do. But look at this. You have a little switch here for you
It's so good.
to move the seat back.
When it's on.
When it's on,
the
yes.
Electronically on.
Which is having the Ferrari sticky button thing, but that's
so cool.
okay.
That means you're like really need a chauffeur for this car so you can sit back here.
This is a car to drive. That makes no sense.
There's tridents in each of the headrests
Yes.
too.
And you have your sunshade here and lock and unlock and more carbon fiber because this is the Sport GTS.
It's really nice. An ashtray.
No cup holders, just an ashtray.
Very
It's
Italian.
Italian, yes, very much. But you do have 4 vents for the back passengers too, which is nice. So 1, 2, 3.
There's some on the pillar here.
That's what I meant. 4. That's all of them.
Fancy. Oh, these are magnetic handles. Very cool.
Schmancy.
Okay.
Very, very schmancy in the back. And April, since you're driving, go ahead. Schmancy in the front as well.
Yes.
Which, why am I doing German? It's not German. But more carbon fiber, more
Very
Alcantara. Look at those big paddle shifters.
They're really massive. This wheel is very big. This is a neat setup. More tridents.
Yes.
And there's got to be like 30 tridents all over on the shifter here. Like they're everywhere. They want you to know you have a Maserati.
So take a look at the odometer.
98,000 miles.
Almost 100,000 miles on this thing. Can you believe it?
I'm not being the one to cross it over. That's
No,
like a right.
You're not. The next owner will. But does this look like a car that has 100,000 miles of wear on it?
No, it's in great condition. Look at the pedals down there.
Yep.
That is so cool. That's really pretty. That feels like you're driving like a real sports car right there. I love it.
Yeah, one weird Italian quirk, the ergonomics are always weird on these Italian cars. So your heated seats, they're right down here, heated and ventilated seats. They're this knob right here that you can't see. So why do they have a number for 1, 2, 3, 4 on your heated seat when you will never ever see it when you're sitting in the car?
I'm going to
Ever.
say because a man designed it.
Because an Italian designed it, that's for sure, 1,000%. So these are the buttons you desperately wanted to push earlier when you couldn't pop anything. So now you can take a look. There's your fuel door.
Cool. And the trunk.
Here's your
Show
trunk.
me your secrets. Let's go. What do we
April
got?
really thinks she's going to find something someday
Is
in
the
here.
manual?
The toolkit, yeah, I
It
think.
has a toolkit? Mm-hmm. Oh, that is so cool.
Someday she's going to find something.
No, that's the manual.
Oh,
It'd be cool.
Sorry.
They did have a toolkit. This one's probably hidden somewhere. Sorry, I shouldn't be opening everything.
she really thinks she's going to find like a wad of cash someday.
Something exciting that someone left behind on purpose.
Okay, well,
Oh,
you can
here's the
forgive me
toolkit.
because
No, that's not a toolkit.
it's a piece of phone. So you can forgive me because this does look like a tool bag.
It does.
Which I guess I kind of look like a tool bag too. But it's probably underneath the spare here. So yeah, nice that it has an actual spare, which, you know, Bob, you know, driving cross country back from California. Okay, you had it in there somehow.
You just gotta use some muscle.
Bob's not gonna give us another
I
car.
got you, baby. I got this. Don't
Okay.
you worry. Cool. Just force it in there. Okay, don't let Bob see this though.
Very good.
I gotta show you one more thing. There's another trident, a tiny itty bitty one, right there.
Okay.
Just to make sure you see all of the tridents because they're all over this car. It's insane.
Pretty wild, but the best part of Maseratis, at least from this era, which I'm gonna go ahead and look for it because it's definitely Italian in a weird thing. There, hood is popped because we do have that Ferrari-derived V8 here. All right, cue the angels. There she blows.
That's a really pretty presentation.
Yep, mounted way, way back, so it's kind of mid-engine. Not quite, but pretty close.
What is this picture supposed to be?
I don't know what that is. I was looking at it earlier, and I don't know.
Is it? Oh, it's a snake with its mouth open. Those are the fangs.
Yeah,
and there's
probably.
like a little tongue. Because it's like a cobra, a Maserati cobra.
Somebody will tell us what it is, but it has that Ferrari crinkle cam cover paint job.
Really pretty.
And the intake's very pretty. Another spork, as April loves to find those and point them out. But yeah, there's that 430 horsepower V8, which sounds very, very good.
I'm excited to drive it.
Yeah.
I want it to be better than I think it is.
Well, go ahead and start it up so we can hear this thing bark. That'll do. Oh. Yep.
You like it? You want to go for a ride, baby?
This is a car for around 20 grand that has that noise.
It's so good.
I know.
Any chick's going to be impressed if you pull up in this. Not that that's all in life that matters, okay? Let's go.
A normal Quattroporte sounds good, but this, it is so much better. And every time you get in, you're reminded that it is the fancy sport GTS.
Right, also that is a Maserati right there, and also two more Tridents.
Okay, Doug DeMuro. All right. But this is a weird whole panel right here. So your button for towing so the alarm doesn't go off is right here, and then setting the tire pressures.
Right.
And I guess this is the Bluetooth speaker right there, and the sunroof control. Like, this is a whole big pod right here that I haven't seen in another Maserati, so that's kind of funky.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
For the power?
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Yes! Oh, that's so good. This is so good. I love this car. I can't believe it's only $20,000. Around 20, right?
Right. Well, actually, Bob just called me off camera. It's sold.
Did you buy it?
No.
Okay.
No, but as quick as he put it up, because I think the video got put up the day before,
Right.
somebody snatched it up.
I don't blame them. This is a really beautiful car for a great price. I mean, like any car that Pininfarina design, I think you're winning.
Right, so this is just that much better than normal Quattroporte. So when one pops up here, I just put it in sport mode. Try it again.
I love this car. This is so cool. Yeah, Maserati. This was like the heyday. I mean, like the really old school Maseratis are sexy, but
Right.
the 2000s, like in the modern versions, I would stick with this.
Absolutely. So yeah, Ed Bolian had one in Car Trek that was the Neiman Marcus catalog one.
Of course he did.
But it had the crappy single clutch shift stuff.
Right.
And so that made it not livable for every day, and then the clutches wear out every 20, 30,000 miles, and it's 10 grand every time. It just doesn't make any sense to own, and the suspension is not as good. So they have it all figured out right here, and then of course, right when they get it all figured out,
Yes.
they redesign it, and they start over again. It's like, oh God. So yeah, this, I definitely understand. When Bob bought it, I was like, okay, whatever, you got a Quattroporte.
Right.
I had no idea how much better this little badge would make it.
Do you think they're going to go into the electric world, Maserati? Is that like a direction? Because I feel like everyone's kind of tipping their toes in the water.
Yeah, well, ask Jaguar how that went. Let's shut down and go all electric and change everything.
Right.
I don't know. They are in a no-win scenario, because what they were famous for, you know, four-door, cheaper cars, but still Ferrari-derived engines, but the pretty Italian styling, that is no more. So
Right.
what is going to be the reason to buy it? Because they made the Ghibli, it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They made the, I guess, the SUV version of it, which I had the Levante. Those sold okay for a while, but now they're known for their crazy depreciation. But they're V6s for the most part. The Ferrari V8 ones are done, no
Right.
more.
Right.
So what's the point? Nobody would buy one new because the depreciation's just insane. So where do you go?
We'll see what happens. I have a trivia question for you.
Okay,
What does Quattroporte mean?
transport for people.
Is that really?
Quattro for Porte
I
transport.
thought it meant four-door.
No, it sounds sexy Italian, but it's just like, it's a Ferrari that holds four people. Quattroporte.
Anything in Italian sounds better. And
Exactly.
This Maserati sounds the best.
But, jeez. Yeah, Bose stereo. And apparently the keyboardist left all of his old CDs in here, so I was doing the Beatles' greatest hits right now.
He loves CDs. Thank you for doing that. That is the best gift when you sell a car, to leave some music in there.
Right.
Just get a flavor, get a taste of it.
I agree. Yep, but
That's us.
didn't
There's
leave
the books.
any Elton John paraphernalia, as April always goes through a car very thoroughly to try and find something to steal before.
It's fun. I like to see the treasures. What are your secrets?
Okay, so April's a Maserati fan.
Officially now. This generation, this is the 5th generation, I'm on board.
It's kind of your spec too.
I know, black and